like standing room only. Very cool. Wow. Just check the live stream. 23 countries are watching right now. So which one is the live stream camera? It's too much light, I can't see. So is this one here? It's over there? All three? Can we all stand up, look at the cameras, and say, "Welcome, GWT Global Family"?
Welcome, GWT family!
Hey, listen, you think you made an effort to be here. And some of you did. I mean, Australia, how many hours? 24, 25 hours? And then you got these between airport. So somebody saying 36 hours to get here? My God, it's not, that's dedication. And yet, you know what? We have people right here in Toronto not here. They're too busy. We got Nigeria here, Africa. Our only top lady in GWT and only national ambassador, Comfort. And there's other Nigerians here. And I think they pretty much match Australia to get over here. So again, congratulations for that. I get these people right here in, what are we, Vaughan or Markham? Well, we are. There's people right around here, they're just too busy to get rich. 1% of the population, it's a fact, control 96% of the money. Did you know that? Do you know why? Because they think differently. They're wired differently. They're not too busy for anything. Work comes first. So, some of you guys are here. Congratulations. And everybody on live stream, 21, 22 countries or more, you keep adding, congratulations to you as well. Because some of you, I know it's like 4 or 5 in the morning, and they're up. And they got all these little huddles going on. They got this little 5 people at someone's house or 10 people at someone's house. Some of them actually got boardrooms and hotel rooms. They got together with their coffee, some favorite beverage and food, and middle of the night, they're doing a forensic weekend remotely. That's why I do what I do. That's why we spend tens of thousands of dollars on this professional crew here, because no member left behind. Isn't that great? All right. It's work weekend, and you're going to get us some attitude butt kicking tomorrow. Is that okay? Yeah, can I beat you up on that? And the next day? Then we party Saturday night. Is that good? All right. Well, we're going to, look, you've seen our business plan in theory, and you've heard a lot about it. Yes, I am proud that we are Canada's largest designer fashion house. How cool is that? Right? I'm very proud of the world's fastest growing luxury fashion house since 2008. How good is that? You know, we average growth is over 200% a year, and there's a little company called Burberry Group. They're second place at 54% a year. So I guess we do have an advantage, the fact that we have a lot, we can duplicate, double, and triple much faster than they can. But hey, we're doing really great. And congratulations to all of you. Because you know what, when I first, in 2005, I came to a crossroad. I'm going to share that with you because maybe you're on that crossroad yourself. And the crossroad was, do I continue doing what I do in direct sales? Because I knew what was a problem with the industry. Or do I get some of the job offers that I had? I'd made millions, I knew a lot of people, I had some really good job offers if it's a good job, and I had some offers like that. And I guess people told me, Ramin, I generated about $230 million in revenues for the first 4 companies that I was working for. And why don't you start your own and we'll support it? People around me saying stop, because every time I build an empire, they got shut down, they got sold, or something happened to them. And that's when I decided to, being the world's foremost comp plan expert, I decided to write the perfect compensation plan, the blueprint for Global Wall Street. Now, I don't have to say this. Just look at our averages. I'm sure Leo talked about that. And if you're new here today, you're going to learn more about that. We destroy the DSA averages. DSA, Direct Selling Association, that's everyone's, right? would destroy their averages by anywhere from 400 to 600%. I mean, 10% by itself would be significant, let alone 400% and 600%. It's astronomical. We're in a different stratosphere than every other company and how they operate for many reasons. So you're going to find out why as you get more and more learn about us. Now, you've seen the theory. Now, there's a lot of you here that would want to share your story, and I want to hear your story. But for sake of time, let's just get a few people up here and see how it really works in application. And let's say the furthest one that came from Nigeria and Australia. Australia, send up a representative. Yes, give her a hand. Send a representative. So we're going to have a nice little conversation. And this is a brand new team, actually. Less than a couple of months old. Come on up here. And Nigeria, come for National Ambassador. Come on up. There's too many in Canada and the US, so I'm just going to handpick and don't get upset, which is for sake of time. And for the folks who are here for the first time, by the way, thank you for all the guests that are here. We appreciate your time. And I'm sure, if anything, I would say there's two good answers. Yes, I'm ready to launch. No, the timing is not right, and they're both good answers. But one thing you don't get a privilege tonight, if you're a guest, don't say, I like it, but. There's no time, you don't get the privilege of being skeptical. We went through that in 2005. You know, when I was drawing circles and we had no products yet. And this business started in my home office. Yeah, well, I went through that back then. And I went in 2006 and 2007, maybe 2015, now we're the world's premier company. So you don't get that option. If you love it, you're on board tonight, yes? Yes! All right, if you don't, time is not right, that's good too. Thank you for coming out. We're going to give you a beautiful gift certificate. You built some beautiful friendships, and at least you can go back to your work tomorrow and be proud that there's a Canadian fashion house that's just storming the world. Is that good? Yeah. All right. From Canada, we already have Leroy up here, so we'll leave that on. Mr. Sean Haynes, ex-banker, come on up. How about a top millionaire? Mr. Reza Masgarli from Ottawa, come on up. How about the world record setter in a person who set a world record for the quickest $100,000 a month income? Mr. Rene Leo, come on up. It's okay to brag, right? I mean, it's okay to brag. I was saying, when I was competing, and my brother and I competed for Canada in wrestling, I always said, if it's true, it's not bragging. That's a good rule. Oh, too much money going on in his pockets.
Getting too heavy.
All right, I'd like to bring a young lady who I'm very, very proud of. Not only she's from my end of the woods, my culture, but she came to us as a young student, and today she brags about, I've been retired since I'm 25 years old. Maria, come on up. There's too many. There's too many. I'm sure I missed a whole bunch. If you wanted to whisper in my ears, and then you can do that as well. All right, let's take the youngest one in here. Maria, you came to us, you worked at a bank.
Yes, I did.
And you were a student.
I was.
What year was that?
But here's the mathematics again.
Mathematics. Let's see, I've been here 8 years.
2009.
2009, you were 21?
I was 23.
23. How long? Okay, you know, forget these big numbers. People want to know, because she's at about 20,000 a month, but forget about big numbers now. What people want to know is that I want to pay my cell phone bill this month. So how fast did you make your very first profit?
My first 24 hours.
24, how much was it?
$150.
$150 first 24 hours. Is that okay? Do you know anyone that could use extra $150 this month? Absolutely, right? We could do that. So you decided to fire your boss at Scotiabank and go full-time when?
6 months.
6 months, and you've been full-time ever since?
Absolutely, since 2010, I've been full-time.
So for the past 5, how old are you now?
Just turned 30.
You turned 3 old? Really? Oh, wow. Look at that. She's almost a third of a century old. Okay. When we met her, she was like anyway. So you basically, you've been retired since you're 25 years old.
Yes.
What do you do? Well, I know what you do, but share what you do.
What is it?
I know what you do, like you take 3 vacations to Europe 3 months at a time. I know that. But besides, so tell them, how does it feel at 25 to get up in the morning, decide if you want to work, with who you want to work, and what your gender schedule is going to be.
Okay, great. So I just turned 30, and at 30 years old now, really, I had 2 vacations last year, vacation for business, to Europe, and every vacation I stayed there for 3 months, and I traveled across 7 different countries. When I'm in Toronto, I'm having fun, wake up whenever I want to wake up, and do whatever I want to do. And now I'm thinking, where do I want to live the rest of my life? Do I want to be in Malaysia? Do I want to be in Philippines? Do I want to be in the United States? Do I want to be in Florida for 6 months? And that's the problem we have in JWT. Like, you actually can't make a choice because too many options. And that's the lack of options that we have.
So you came and you launched your VDM in 2009. And how many other VDMs are your personal? VDMs are malls, right? Virtual designer malls, like people that you introduce worldwide. How many VDMs did you launch personally?
65.
In 7, 8 years?
7, 8 years, yeah.
That's, now I get math things, well, 9 a month, a year, right? Okay, so how large is your organization of VDMs?
Over 3,000 people.
3,000 malls. John Paul Getty, who's the advisor to every U.S. president since the 60s, and the billionaire, says, I would rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own. Yes. Now you understand why a billionaire says that. That's how you retire at 25. When you make a decision, you come, she's gone through a lot of this, so that's okay. But be able to go over that, launch 65 VDMs, and now 3,000 malls are pumping 24/7, and she can take 3 months vacation in Europe. Is that great? Congratulations, Maria. Well done. All right, Australia, come on over, sweetheart.